Yeah, Coach, what could you say about just the quick turnaround here? How do you think the team responded to that?
Yeah, you know what? On a Thursday night after the game, first of all, it was a great game Thursday. It's such a disappointing ending, and a lot of things that I have to shoulder the responsibility for. I think I said that Thursday night. So it's tough to sleep after something like that. So I was Googling on YouTube a bunch of stuff like, okay, how do you respond, right? Like, because that's what it really comes down to. How do you respond? So I watched this great, it was like an hour-long YouTube thing on event plus response equals outcome. So I think it's taught in business school. So I listened to that and I was like, you know what, it really is about, we had a crazy event that took place Thursday night. And really what comes down to is how do we respond to that? Because that will dictate, the outcome of tonight and moving forward. Because we're going to have a lot of, every team has some ups and downs throughout the year. And, we're going to have some. So it was disappointing on Thursday, but to see the team respond the way that they did tonight, I think that speaks, more towards our team than what happened on Thursday night. So that tells me a lot. And early in the year, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to learn, like, okay, what are these guys about, and what is this team going to be about? And I think tonight, really says a lot about, what this team wants to be about.
Yeah, and then a lot of size on the other team there,
yeah.
And they kind of hurt you on the glass a little bit, but outside of that, they really didn't get too much scoring on Clarano or Del Rico. So
yeah.
What can you say about that?
Yeah, I thought the front court guys did a good job, and they ended up going small, which is what a lot of teams, seem to have been doing against us. We played 2 scrimmages along with the 3 regular season games, and that's been a theme that we've seen is teams trying to spread us out and sort of making us pay defensively with our size. So we got to keep working on that and getting better at that, and then we have to make sure that we punish teams on the glass. And we did have more offensive rebounds than them. Obviously, we didn't have as many rebounds total as them, but that's because of their turnovers. They didn't get as many shots on the glass as we did, and we got to the free throw line more. But yeah, they're a big team, big physical team. The coach there was, one of the architects of San Diego State's program being what they are, and San Diego State plays with big physical guys, and that's what they do at Fresno. And again, it's difficult to play against. And I thought our guys did a great job scrapping and creating turnovers and digging the ball out of the post and making it difficult for their size.
Yeah, just in your eyes, what was the main difference in the second half there from their offense, from you guys limited them to 42% and then they shot 73% there in the second half?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing was the jailbreak layups. Like we had turnover layup, defensive rebound, outlet layup, things we have to clean up. Our transition defense has to be much better. And I didn't see that percentage. Now I'm seeing it. I can't believe that we still won by 10. So, we have to clean up our transition defense, and some of the jailbreak ones, you turn it over, it's hard, but we got to try to make plays. And when we shoot, we got to make sure we have guys back. We have to have floor balance. So that's something, again, early season. Okay, we see this. It has not been a problem in any of our prior games, but it was a problem tonight. So we'll address that moving forward because we have to get better at that.
And then you had a busy week with 3 games. Just how do you utilize these next 6 days off just before your next game?
Yeah, well, we'll take 2 days off, Sunday, Monday. 1 day, class, 1 day to get rest. We'll come back Tuesday and watch the film, practice Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we get to play 3 games in 3 days following that, or 3 games in 4 days. So, we'll get a chance again to learn more about where we're at and try to keep getting better.
And you just mentioned those road games. Just how important is it maybe for a road trip for the team to, especially this early on, to get a little bit closer, as at that point it's really only basketball in their minds and that's really the only thing they can do?
Yeah, I think that's going to really help us, and again, the multiple games and multiple days will help us because it forces me to play more guys and give guys opportunities to show that they can help the team when we get into league play. So these games right now, you know, today, guys like Vaughn, I know Vaughn's been here forever, but Julius played really, really well. Rico played really well. Tyam showed some flashes. There's some things that he has to do better to get on the court more, but he's a talented player that can help us. And Brendan twisted his ankle, but he had been playing well when he had first checked in. So the more depth we have, you know, the better it is for our team. And when you play in that environment, it forces us to develop our bench some more and develop that depth that we need come January, February.
Coach, with 12:55 left, you took a timeout. Fresno had got the lead down to 3 points at that point. You kind of mentioned some of the jailbreak and just kind of those types of plays. And then over the next 5 minutes, you guys went on a 17-7 run. Was it something you said in the huddle, or was it just the veteran leadership on the team kind of like, let's not have a repeat of Thursday night, let's put the pedal back on the metal and pull away?
Chris does a great job of being really, really vocal in those huddles. He's always about the right stuff, and he does a really good job there. And then we made a couple plays. You know, Julius hit a couple shots. Gio Coran had a couple finishes. Gio had a couple nice assists. And we were able to get some stops and turnovers and score a little bit there to get some separation. But you know, that was big for us there because it did get tight. And again, to me, it speaks to me about the character of the team because, you know, even Thursday night, when you blow that lead and then you're down 6 with, you know, 15 seconds to go to force double overtime, you know, we're starting to show some character, which is what we need to show as a group, and we need to keep improving upon that as the year goes on.
Any other questions? Thank you.
Great, thanks. Have a good weekend, everyone.
You too. Thanks.